Hi, this is Heather with eXp Realty on beautiful Vancouver Island in the Comox Valley and Campbell River areas. And we're doing a market update for the second week of November. And one of the things that I wanted to do this week is I wanted to look back over this time, this period in 2019 to where we're at today, just to get a feel of what's going on, because there's a lot of talk right now about how busy the market is. But if we look at the sales stats that the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board has just put out over October of 2019 and October of 2020, we can see that in fact it has been a very busy real estate market. And we have had sales now of 1,066 last month on the island, whereas this time last year we only had 721. So that is quite an increase, and that is why it feels like the market is so busy, because it is. However, the market has started to slow down, and it's not because there's a lack of interest out there, but there's a lack of inventory. So really, we do not have a weakening market. We just have a lack of supply on the market. If we look at the benchmark pricing for the Comox Valley, what we have is a slight increase over last year. Now we're sitting at about 534,300 for the Comox Valley benchmark pricing. If we look to Campbell River, they have actually increased 5% over last year, and they're now up at, let's have a look here. They are sitting at 468,300. So they're up $23,000 over this time last year as far as the price of their housing goes. And what the real estate industry is starting to see is people are looking now at actually their retirement plans, and they're advancing them over when I guess they were planning on it, and they have started downsizing, and that has really spurred a lot of the market activity, especially between the $500,000 and $700,000 price range, which is a very approachable price range for first-time buyers and people moving up into bigger houses. So that is being spurred on by people downsizing, starting their retirement plans, and also reducing their debt. And that is one of the reasons that the real estate industry thinks that the market has become so busy right now. I believe that's really what I wanted to cover as far as the Comox Valley and Campbell River is benchmark pricing, and as far as numbers go. And I always share my screen with you, and I will do that right now. So now what we're looking at is the matrix system over the last week. And what we can see when it comes to the new listings is there's only 39. And you might recall the last few weeks and back even last month, new listings were more up in the 60, 70 listings a week between Campbell River and the Comox Valley. So they've almost are in half now. And also if we look at pending sales and sold, they are down significantly. But they are down significantly not because there's lack of buyers out there, but because the product is shrinking. And they say that the length of time that a property can be on the market today is anywhere from 30 to 60 days. And that's not a long time for you to sell your home. And if we click on our new listings, here we can see that they range. There's actually 3 listings in the Comox Valley area. Well, there's 2. One's been put on twice, actually. It's 2 addresses that are over 2 million. And that's pretty big for the Comox Valley to see that. And then we have a few at over 1 million. Once again, you can see the majority of homes that are on the market are anywhere from 500,000 up to around the 800,000. That's the busiest part of our market. If we look at the pending sales, these are properties that have accepted offers on them. but they have not closed. And we had one up at the $2 million mark in Comox once again. And then we even had one at $1.5 million in Campbell River and another one in the Kincora Lane area of 1.4. So we've got some people spending some significant money on the purchase of their properties. And then once again, we have the busiest part of the market down around the $500 up to $800,000. And so now I wanted to just do a shout out to my neighbors here at Saratoga Beach. I usually spend anywhere from an hour to 2 hours walking around my neighborhood every single day. And I love saying hi to my neighbors. They're very friendly. I've enjoyed meeting all the people walking their dogs, as I have a little Labrador myself. And I wanted to say that I've noticed how hard everyone works in their yards, cleaning up their yards and working on maintenance around their home. And these are really important things to do this time of year, but also to retain the value of your property. So thumbs up to you guys. I'm really proud of the way you treat your properties, as well as it's such a wonderful neighborhood to live in. I do have 3 asks this week. I am still working with a number of buyers that are looking for specific properties. So the first property I am looking for is a fixer-upper, a home that needs some TLC. I have a gentleman that wants to put some grease work into fixing up a fixer-upper, and so I am looking, number 1, for a fixer-upper. Number 2, I am still looking for waterfront properties for my out-of-town buyers, and this can be directly on the waterfront, or it can be high bank waterfront properties. So anywhere from the Campbell River to the Bowser area would be fantastic. And then my third ask is I'm looking for small acreage. I have a number of people that are really in love with the Merville, Black Creek, or kind of above the Lake Trail Road area, just before Cumberland. So also the Dove Creek area, I know that's more ALR, but small acreages is what these buyers are looking for. And those are my 3 asks for this week. I hope that you're having a fantastic week. The sun popped out today. It was pouring rain this morning, and I managed to get my walk in around the neighborhood. I hope that you are enjoying your fall and that you're staying safe during this rather scary time with COVID-19. My name is Heather with eXp Realty.